Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Dragon Ball Legends as it is reset day for the week, and we got some big changes to the game and an announcement here that I think some of you will find very interesting. In fact, many of you probably will, because it involves being able to get Legends limited characters you haven't been able to pull. Now, to just get right into it, honestly, they have this planned updates tab where if you go into the news, you'll see it at the very top. Planned updates, click details to get more information on it. And they actually give there's a number of things that they're actually offering that are kind of big time that'll be nice changes to Legends. If you were someone that hastes adventures, which means you finish them early, they're reducing the cost of Chrono Crystals for that. They're making it so Rising Soul bonus battles give more souls, so it's even easier to get them. So, I mean, I've signed me up for that. They're increasing the amount of Zenny that gold bars give you when you exchange them in the recycle shop. Very nice. So if you're someone who's, upgrading a lot of equips, need more Zenny, well, now you're going to get more from those gold bars that they hand out when you do the Zenny event on the weekend, Legends weekend. Then we have increased the exchange rate of certain souls that can be traded for with the souls exchange medals. So that's nice. This is just like they're giving more of stuff for things you already do in the game for a lot of this. They allow great dual coins, which are the gold ones, and equipment medals to now be exchanged for slot removers, and this is big time. I'm excited about this one because that's more slot removers. It's another way to get slot removers, which is really nice when you're trying to get your equipment, Z plus, that top tier, so you can have your units be stronger, do more damage, tank more damage, just be better for PvP. So that's really nice. But this is the big thing. This is the one that I know is going to catch a lot of eyes here. They're updating the Legends ticket exchange lineup. After the lineup is updated, you will still be able to use Legend tickets that you had before. So, what is the Legends ticket exchange lineup? If you don't know, well, let me go show you. But first, let me finish off because there's one more bullet point. They're updating the lineups for Legends Welcome Summon and the Legends Welcome Sparking Rarity Guaranteed Ticket Summon. So, I believe that is the, when you're starting out the game. So, if you know anyone. But let's go talk about this Legends ticket exchange shop in case some of you forgotten. So here is Legends tickets that almost the bottom, second to last, by guild coins. But this is where you can exchange tickets, which you get Legends tickets normally from step-up banners that they have in the game. Sometimes they throw them on to non-step-up banners, but normally it's when you do the step-up banner steps, doing the multis on them, which tends to be with the new LF units, the new big-time units for each month. That's what they tend to be tied to. So you get Legends tickets, and when you get 1,000, you're able to trade them in for Legends Limited Z Power for the characters that are in the shop. And so right now we have up to UI Sign Goku and all the LFs that came before him. But we've gotten a ton of LFs since UI Sign Goku. Of course, there are Broly and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and then all the LFs from last year, and then what we've gotten so far this year. Now, I don't know how far they're going to go because normally they don't add a lot. I believe their last big update for the shop, they added VB, Majin Vegeta, and UI Sign. So we'll have to see how many they add. Of course, they've been adding now monthly LS, which is far more than they did before, all of these came out. Because I guess you could say UI was the start of monthly since he was at the end of November. And then for December, we got Broly and Gogeta Blue. And then January, we got Future Gohan. So if they add only 3 again, which we'll have to wait and see, what they do, how many they add. But if they do add 3, that would be some big time exciting characters for people. That's Broly from the Dragon Ball Super movie, LF Gogeta Blue, who a lot of people love, and LF Future Gohan, who is still a very solid unit. I know people were like, oh, the androids are out, Future Gohan's, trash now. Nah, man is still a very solid and helpful unit in PvP. Obviously, you don't want to just have him get caught out by Android 17, but besides that, he's still a very solid unit and can be very helpful to your team. And so, if you don't have him, this shop is a way for you to get these characters. So, just keep that in mind. They could add more past Gohan. So, we'll see how far they go. But I just wanted to let you all know that. Now, I want to break down the other part of this video, where to get your CC, because they've added some exciting stuff this week. And I want to let you know what they added so you can get your CC, you can get your slot removers, erasers, whatever you want to call them. and just all the good stuff you don't want to miss out on as we get closer to Anniversary, so you are ready for whatever new units, whatever new equip, whatever exciting stuff they bring out for Anniversary. You have the resources to make the most of Anniversary. So, of course, they added the new raid. I'm sure most of you probably noticed already, but they added Raid Boss Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan. So, go do this raid. These raids are super simple, especially if you have like any of the boost characters, which I feel like most people who have at least been playing the game for some amount of time have at least the Android 13 and 16. You know, the two bottom boost units. And then if you don't have any of these androids, you can just do sagas from these. But I am currently running Cell since I don't own, you know, the two Gamma 1 or 2, and I don't have 17 and 18, although they have the same buffs as Cell. As you can see, same things as LF Cell. But then you have the other androids and movies, so just pick one of these characters, roll out there. Honestly, it's really simple. And for a lot of the time, most people get blast, by the way, when they're doing the double rush. Make sure you do the double rush so you can get more points, because you get more points when you rush together in a combo, and then you get more more combat points, and then you get more rewards, because obviously there are rewards tied to how many combat points you get, and if you want to get them all, you're going to want to get as many combat points as you can per raid, so you can get all the CC from this event, as well as the exchange medals. When you do it enough times, you'll be able to collect all of these rewards, which are received by how much the community, how much damage the community does to the boss in total. So make sure you're doing that. Of course, there are the limited time rewards that you get from doing with randos for your first 3 times of the day. So make sure you do those to get those every day, because those are actually tied to a mission to give you more CC. And that mission is, of course, the raid missions. You can get 300 CC if you do your limited time rewards 18 times. So that's doing the 3 rewards for 6 days. So make sure you're doing it so you can get all 300 of that CC, because every drop of CC matters now. That could be the difference between you pulling MUI Goku, Ultra Vegito, whatever the heck our new anniversary units are going to be. Could be the difference between you pulling them or not. So make sure that you are trying to get all the CC that you possibly can in the game right now. They also reset adventures, so make sure you're sending your people back out on adventures again to get all the rewards. There's a whole assortment of things. Of course, the big ones are you can get Chrono Crystals, and then, of course, you can get a Super Masters Pack Sparking Rarity Guaranteed Summoning Ticket for the new Super Masters Pack number 4, which has a lot of more newer units than, Super Masters Pack 1, 2, and 3. So just something to keep in mind. Of course, you can also get Hoi Poi coins from the raid. Another reason to do the raid, because in the Hoi Poi, as you can see, there are like all the steps up to step 6 give you Chrono Crystals. And if you add it up, that's 100, 150, 250, 350, 550 CC right there. I don't think I messed that math up, but maybe, because I'm going real quick here, trying to just keep this concise and to the point for you all. But yes, make sure you're getting all that CC, so make sure you are playing the raid. Make sure you're doing the missions to get Hoi Pois. Just make sure you're doing all of that. Then, in other things, they've brought back Ultra Space Time Rush Light. So you can go in here, do this as well as your normal Ultra Space Time Rush, and just get more rewards for you to exchange in the Ultra Space Time Rush store. Whatever that may be, whatever you want to exchange them for. There's a whole host of things in that shop. There's, of course, the Awakening and Z-Power for a lot of Zenkai units. Then, of course, there are Zenkai Souls if you're trying to boost them. Then you have the Summon Tickets if that's something you're interested in. Expand Equipment Limit. You can get more Slot Removers, which is huge, especially if you're trying to get more, boost those equips. And then, of course, there are the blueprints for Awakened equips in here. So if you're trying to get Awakened equip, this is where you go. You turn in those Rush Medals. Job done. And then the final change I think worth noting is they updated the Coop Boss. So it is now the green Goku who is going to get a Zenkai. He is the one that won that Zenkai poll. You remember back a little bit, it was between him, Yellow Cell, I believe the red Vegeta, and purple Trunks. I think it was between those 4. This Goku won. And if you're still wondering when we're going to get his Zenkai, they announced it, but we are going to get that Zenkai in August. That's what they said, after July. So we still have some time. I still have a lot of time, actually, before we get his Zenkai. But he is the new boss. I don't think we really got a lot of hints here in terms of what Anniversary may hold for us. You know, maybe we'll look back and see these were bigger hints than, you know, what we can see right now. But, yeah, hard to really piece anything together here, I'd say. I'd say you're really grasping at straws at this point, unless I'm missing something, which could be the case. But, you know, if I find something, I'll make a whole separate video on that. But I hope this helps you all out. I hope you all are excited. Let me know which LFs do you hope they're going to add into the exchange shop for those legend tickets, because I don't know how big of a splash they're going to make. They could add a whole bunch of them. They could add only like 3 again. Hard to tell. They don't update the shop a lot. And so, you know, we'll have to see what they go and do. I would be excited, you know, for a number of people. If they just add, as I mentioned, Broly, Gogeta Blue, and Future Han, maybe I'll get my... I don't have Broly yet, so maybe I'll turn in to just get a copy of Broly so I have him. Maybe I'll get more stars on my Gogeta Blue. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know what my plan is yet. I'll have to wait and see who they add. But let me know who you're excited to see them add. Let me know how much CC you're at for Anniversary, which... Save, guys. Save, 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 save. There's no reason for you to be summoning on the banners. Unless you're like an Android's main, then you can summon on the 17 and 18. There is no reason for you to summon on this Dragon Ball superhero. By the way, it says this banner ends in 6 days. This banner is coming back, just not with the double rates and the double Z power. You're going to be able to summon on this banner, I believe, until July 20th. You can do dailies. So if you just want to collect both of these two to have them in your box because you want to have all the units, keep doing dailies. This is not going away in 6 days. I feel like that's important to know because maybe some people would do some multis because, you know, they want to fill their box. You have plenty of time. They're just getting rid of the double rates and the double Z power in 6 days, or the 20% rates, whatever. Yes, so that's really it for my little update. If you found this video helpful, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget that bell if you want notifications. I am live on Twitch almost every day, which, by the way, if you're a Twitch viewer and you're still here, I will not be live tonight. The night this video goes live, I have an exam early in the morning, so I have to go to bed. But, yes, I am live most nights with playing Dragon Ball Legends, or maybe, you know, changing up with another game sometime. So that sounds fun. Would love to see you in the chat. And, yeah, I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.